Hi, I'm Scott Samuel here at the Culinary Institute of America at Greystone in Napa Valley. So today I'm going to make a black bean, brown rice, and jack cheese burrito with salsa verde. So the focus here is to work on the black beans, and we're going to make some spicy black beans, and this is going to go with brown rice. I've already cooked the brown rice. And then I'm going to make a mixture of cheddar cheese, mozzarella cheese, and pickled jalapeños. That'll be one of our fillings. And we have onions and tomatoes. So the first thing I want to do is actually cook the black beans with some aromatics to incorporate some more flavor. With a little bit of serrano and garlic. All right, let's turn this up on medium-high heat. And I want to cook this down. I'm going to be adding a little bit of chili powder, a little bit of cumin for extra flavor. And then my black beans. All right, so I'm going to cook these for, well, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes. Incorporate some nice flavor here. And let the black beans break down a little bit. If it gets a little dry, I'll add a little bit of water to make sure that the black beans do not dry up too much. Let's take a look at the other ingredients that we're going to be incorporating into this burrito. So while the black beans cook, I want to make my cheese mixture. So I'm doing a combination of cheddar cheese and mozzarella. Two types of cheeses that are readily available in school food service. But I want to add a little bit of spice to it. So I'm taking diced pickled jalapeños just from the can, mixing that up. And this is my cheese mixture. So these components that I'm making, the beans, the cheese, the rice, all of these done ahead of time. And then when you're ready to build your burritos, that's when we'll dice our tomato and our onion. I need to add these shallots to my beans. All right, so we'll let those cook down. And we have our rice mixture. We have our cheese mixture. Onions and tomatoes. And I've made a simple salsa verde, which is tomatillos that have been cooked down with a little bit of jalapeno and pureed in a blender with a touch of cilantro. Or you can just get a simple green salsa or a red salsa. But I want to add a little bit of moisture and salsa to this burrito. So these are the main components. And I'm going to be using a spinach whole wheat tortilla today for making these burritos. And at the very end, when I'm ready to serve them, I'm going to garnish with a little bit of shredded iceberg lettuce. So let's get ready for finishing these up. I'm going to get these beans done. We'll take them off the heat, and then we'll build a burrito. So let's do 2. And I'm going to make these as if I was going to be serving them tomorrow. So I'm going to make them ahead of time. And then roll them, wrap them in foil, chill them until tomorrow when the students are having burritos for lunch. Then I'll warm them in a 375-degree oven for about 15 minutes so that everything comes together. So we're doing about just over a 1/4 cup of beans. Then my brown rice, which has been cooked and cooled, seasoned with a touch of salt. And then my cheese and jalapeno mixture. Some diced white onion. Some diced tomato. And a salsa of choice. I'm picking a green salsa verde made out of tomatillos. But red salsa, spicy salsa, mild salsa, whatever you prefer can stand in its place. If I was doing these ahead of time, I would go ahead and wrap them in foil. So I could either chill these overnight, or I can pop them right in the oven for about 15 minutes at 375. So I also wanted to show another way we could present this if I was just serving it at home or serving it for a lunch for my kids. So same thing, mixture of spicy beans. And you could take liberties with this recipe and add cilantro to the beans or roasted red pepper. It's kind of a whatever makes sense, but I'm trying to create a vegetarian burrito here with rice and beans, incorporating whole grain brown rice, our cheese mixture, onions and tomatoes, salsa verde, a little more beans. I'm going to add a little bit of cilantro to this. All right, so here are a couple ways to serve the burrito. I could just serve it simply wrapped for home, or I could do it ahead of time for food service. Enjoy.